Proudly present the Guru Shishya Parampara program, a 2-day grand showcase where 20 plus community music schools along with 200 plus students come together to highlight the rich and timeless tradition of South Indian classical music. This event is a tribute to the sacred teacher-student lineage, a cornerstone of our cultural heritage. Cypher leadership and volunteers have worked tirelessly to create this platform for community music schools. We are very grateful for the Spot the Arts grant by NC Arts Council that makes such community events possible. By becoming a Cypher member, you directly contribute to sustaining such invaluable initiatives while enjoying a host of benefits, including exclusive access to premier concerts, participation in music festivals, cultural engagements, all of which celebrate the depth and diversity of South Indian fine arts. Join us in supporting this celebration, and please consider becoming a Cypher member today if you aren't already. Be a part of something extraordinary. Please speak to any of the friendly Cypher leadership team or visit the membership desk to learn more. Our first showcase is by the Karthik Narayanan Mridangam School. Karthik is a recognized Mridangam artist from All India Radio, Chennai, and has been performing consistently in all leading sabhas all over India and now in the US. Having had his initial training under Shri T.K. Ganapati Subramaniam and Tanjavur Shri T.K. Ramachandran, he is an ardent disciple of late Krompet Shri G. Suresh and is currently training with Shri Bangalore Arjun Kumar. He has been awarded the Guru Surajananda Award from Shri Krishna Gana Sabha and was adjudged Yuva Samrat after winning the Sangeet Samrat competition in 2016. Karthik was also, go ahead, register that. Karthik was adjudged the best Mridangam artist during the December Music Festival 2023 for the time slot by the Madras Music Academy, so that's a huge honor. Let us have an auspicious start with this Laya Vrinda that we are going to witness right now. Take it away, Karthik and team. Thank you.
Tum tum taka takita takita tatta dinta tum ta taka timi ta 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 ta. This is popularly known as the Pilayar Padam or Pilayar Kautvam, composed by Shri Kumbakonam Arkanambia Pillai, and is generally taught as the first lesson during those times, and see who sticks out, and then they start teaching the Parampara. So this composition is by my guru's guru, so it goes like 150 years back. So at the outset, I would like to thank Cypher for this great endeavor and for having a school day and having us all showcase the talents from in and around the area, and also giving us the honor of performing for the first slot. So no pressure on us, our kids are gonna do well. To give an overview of what we're trying to achieve here, I'd just like to spend the first 5-6 minutes explaining about the Kumbakonam Rajapayar School, where it comes from, what the Padantaram is and what the specialities are, and take a few minutes to talk about my late Guru Shri Krumpech Suresh, who passed away in December last year. So all the compositions that the kids are going to perform today are compositions that he taught me, and compositions I've extended from what he's taught me. So as a tribute, we'll start from the beginning. So my Guru Krumpech Suresh, he learned from Kumbakonam Sri Rajapaya, who is Sangeeta Kalacharya awardee, who learned this craft from Sri Kumbakonam Araganambya Pillai, the composition I said was his, and from Sri Sakottai Nappulaikar. So Araganambya Pillai is basically, was a doyen and was a very stalwart artist of his time. The saying went that there were not concerts that did not have him. So you had a concert festival, he was there. He was one of the artists in the Ramnad court and was, patronized by the Raja himself during that time. He was a virtuoso and he played a lot of concerts and a lot of Bharatanatyam. That's why you see the Kautho to start with. So he had a lot of Bharatanatyam influence. His playing was generally spoken about at the highest order, and people said that even if the 15 eyes of the Mridangam, the sides of the Mridangam, his one eye could make the Mridangam speak, and his speaking was called his fingers danced on the Mridangam. So that's how his Mridangam playing was, told through the ages, it went through. And his Gumiki style was extraordinary in his part, and this comment saying that his Gumki inspired me to take it up more seriously. It was a comment that Sri Parani Subramanian Iyer said about talking about how he evolved his Gumki. And in the Laya world, Subramanian Pillai is a pole star, and his Gumikis are renowned for, and his style of playing imbibes that. Sakottai Goengar, who is the second guru of who Sri Rajapaya learned from later, was in the Kumbakonam district as well, and one of the other people he taught at a later stage was Sri Umya Prabhashivaraman sir. So this lineage goes back like 200 years. So what Sri Kumbakonam Rajapaya did, he played both the Mridangam and the Katam, and he played for eminent artists like Ariyakudi, Ramanujengar, M.D. Ramanathan, Sri Dr. Krishna, and a lot for Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman's violin solos at that point. He shifted his focus into teaching and created a style that focused a lot on the fingering techniques and the ability to teach kids by level. So there's a very rigid structure, a firm structure that has been created, and you go level by level when you teach the kids. He has taught over 1,000 students as accounted by his students, and some of the eminent people he has taught who are playing now are Sri Srimushkam Rajarao sir, K.R. Ganesh, his student, Parampara sir. He has also had interactions with Sri Siraman sir. He has taught both Vijay Shiva sir and Bhavat Shiva sir at Mridangam, and Sri B. Ganapati Raman and B. Shivaraman, who we've had in Saifa in the previous years. One person who you may know from the US is Sri Vijay Ganeshana from Maryland, who has been a student of him, and if I'm not wrong, our Kalyan from Queensborough also learned from Sri Rajapaya. So he has a banyan tree kind of a structure where there are like students of students of students, and we are happy to be one of the parts of this school. My guru Sri Krumpech Suresh had a long history with Sri Rajapaya. He's a very kind, benevolent, and very dedicated teacher. So he spent most of his time teaching. He was not more of a performing artist. He had very firm values on the style of playing and sticking to the school, and he was very tough on expectations. So he expected you to do X, and it's your job to meet X, and you are rewarded for meeting X by tougher lessons. So so you have fun. And I mean, all of the people here can attest to what goes on in the class. It's just something that I've imbibed from him. He encouraged a lot of us to play on big platforms. He was able to make us the connections. He gave me opportunities to play with veteran musicians, veteran Mridangam musicians, right? Artists like Shri T.K. Murthy Mama, who's like 101 right now. And also Shri Madurai Srinivasan sir, who is the composer of the famous song Karunai Devame Karpagam in Sindhu Bhairavi. So, you know, having had the opportunities to share a stage with Mridangam artists who are not your gurus is very rare. And Suresh sir was very kind in providing us these platforms and encouraging us and to play with all these people and to watch them on stage when you're performing. He also trained a lot of artists who were vocal musicians with singing Kalpana Swarams and singing Kanak during the Kalpana Swarams. It's the calculations that you can do, chord wise that you can sing. He used to organize practice sessions with vocal artists, Mridangam artists, all together as jamming sessions to improve. And you know, one special thing that would stick out is during Vijay Dashami, where there will be sweets, which we try to do every year. There will be some sweets, Vijay Dashami, but there will be a Moran Korve. The speciality of the school is a matching Moran Korve. The Moran Korve will form the same pattern, will adhere to the same pattern. One good trait that a guru should imbibe, and I hope I will, is to allow room for questions and allow for interpretations of what the rule when it was created. So, you know, I used to be a maverick. He asked a lot of questions that people didn't like, but he was patient enough to teach me a lot of these things. So, one note that stuck to me when we wanted to do this program is I asked him, like, the first part of Mridangam is Ta Ti Tu Na. I asked him, why should it be called Ta Ti Tu? It could be anything. Why did they call it Ta Ti Tu Na? And he quoted his guru, Sri Rajapayya, saying that the best interpretation that he had heard was it originates from the statement Nandi Emperumani Tum Enu Nadam Ta. So that is why it's called Tatitum. So that's on that note, we are going to go to the Tanyavartanam section geared around this Tatitum, and we'll have things to play, and we'll conclude with a Mora that invites the same Tatitum. janu, taka janu, taka janu, tangkada tari kita taka ta, tangkada tari kita taka ta, tangkada tari kita taka ta. to introduce the co-artists on the stage. On the far right, we have Rishabh Jairam. Rishabh is a 7th grader at Mills Park Middle, Parampara, and has been learning with me for the past 8 years, or 7 years. He's an avid basketball and TT player, and now has found a big passion for cricket. So, congrats, Rishabh. This is also Rishabh's maiden stage performance. To my right, we have Pranav Chandramoli. Pranav is an 8th grader at Alston Ridge Middle and has been learning with me for like 5-6 years now. He was the runner-up at Cypher competitions for the junior level last year and has started playing for concerts right now. So very excited. Yeah, you can talk to Pranav about cricket for him. He loves cricket, but also enjoys playing basketball. To my left, we have Avi Chelamani. Avi is a 9th grader at Preserve Triangle Park High School. He had his initial tutelage from Guru Shri Sudhindra Rao ji from the area and has been learning from me for the past 4 or 5 years now. He was the winner of the Cypher competitions for the senior level last year, and he has been consistently playing concerts in and around the area. He's an avid TT and a basketball player, and also watches a lot of cricket. So, cricket connects us all, and so does Mridangam.
Please stay seated. What an auspicious start that was to our 2-day festival. The students demonstrated Shraddha and artistry that would make Nandishwara proud. Our music tradition is a banyan tree, and I've been told I've not turned on the mic. I'm using my professor voice here, so I thought you could hear me. Our music tradition is a banyan tree, and what we thought we were celebrating today is this Guru Shishya Parampara. But Karthik took us back 3 generations prior to that. Thank you so much. It was a learning experience for me. You taught me what gumaki is. It's such a beautiful word. And the children demonstrated that arithmetic, that shraddha to the music, and how many dimensions they are blooming in. There's cricket, there's other sports, there's mridangam. And Pranav, I envy you because you go to Alston Middle where all the kacheris happen. I never had that growing up. So thank you so much, Karthik, Narayanan, Mridangam School and students. We have a small token of appreciation, and our board member Lakshmi Chalamani is going to present it. Lakshmi, if you could take out the plaque just so we know what is happening here. So if you could just demonstrate it. This is a very artistically done wooden carving engraved by Rama Ataluri. I don't know if he's here in the room. Is Rama here? So he runs this business called Carved in Kerry, and you can see more of his beautiful artwork by the registration desk. So we appreciate you very much, Karthik, and continue to promote Cypher, and we would love to see these aspiring Vidwans play for us. Thank you so much.